So the first player I want to talk about is a signing for the Atlanta Falcons. So squawk. Not an Eagle, but the Atlanta Falcons. Defensive end Calais Campbell.
hmm Yeah, so I know they've been needing some defensive line help, the Falcons, and they've really, I mean, the past year I wouldn't say they were a good team, but I was seeing a stat that showed that they had some of the most one loss or one possession losses in the NFL. I think they had maybe 14, or at least 14 games decided by one possession. So
I really like this signing because they needed something to need someone to go out to the quarterback. Like I'm gonna do it again. It's because Motor City once again for a second episode in a row. Gotta go wide receiver this time. They are returning someone. MJJ, Marvin Jones Jr.
mhm. Yes, I know the Detroit Lions, which, like you said, we talked about them a lot. The last episode, but another signing for the Lions. I mean, the rumor is he'll wear the number 0 jersey, so there's some pressure that comes with that. But no, I think it's an interesting signing. Him returning to Detroit, and I think they probably already have at least one better wide, with Jameson Williams, already have a pretty solid wide receiver on their roster.
I would like this signing myself because they have Amon St. Brown, Jameson Williams, and paired him with well, Marvin Jones Jr.
But like you said, maybe he'll help bring up those younger wide receivers, Amon Ra and Jameson, to be elite receivers. That would be, I think, the hope, or maybe a best case scenario.
So, do you like to see on the ball, Luke? Or do you like to work with Iron?
Iron.
That's what I gotta say because we have another defensive player heading to the Steelers who love to work
Okay.
with the Iron because he steals the ball and safety. And you probably know this name. You don't really. Who knows? But he is a great safety, but not a great safety right now. But he was coming out of college. Why not Keanu Neal?
Yeah, it's out of Florida. I know, which has had some pretty solid safeties and secondaries.
Yes, and the Indio defense is just phenomenal. They are historically known for their offense and now their defense.
I was
Now,
gonna say they mostly have been known for their defense, like you
yes,
mentioned, that he's been on. But yeah, trying to solidify a little bit in their secondary. Hopefully will be helpful for the Steelers. Um, but yeah, agreed.
they had Means of Queen. Well, Keanu Neal will be one of the greats that has come, that has worn the black and yellow in Pittsburgh. We shall see next season. But it's time to wow because unfortunately we have to head back to Ohio with a former Chief, Orlando Brown Jr. We talked about him last episode. So
Yep.
Orlando Brown Jr. to the Bengals.
Yeah. So a very interesting signing for me, just of interest, being a Chiefs fan. So I'll be honest to see the contract was a little bit lower than I was expecting. 4 years, $64 million, a little bit lower than I was expecting. But I think maybe it was partly just due to his market. I think he's a definite upgrade over Jonah Williams, their previous tackle. So yeah, I don't know. What were your thoughts, Daniel?
I really like the signing for Cincinnati because, like I mentioned, protecting Joe Burrow. Well, I think it was, yeah, but I believe it was his rookie year. He got hit a lot, like Mahomes has always been, which is not fortunate at all. His rookie was not fun, but then they added Jamar Chase, and his performance just became MVP caliber. Was there because he is a good tackle, but his stats did not say that because you don't have a very happy Jonah Williams right now, but hey, you got an upgrade. You need to be happy with that. So this is Daniel, that's Luke, and we're gonna peace out for this week.